Before talking about how you can get well paid as a coach in a crowded market, let's talk about the mistakes that you should avoid in order for you to get there faster. A common problem that makes coaches earn less is that they don't have a clear offer. They are trying to sell their coaching to everyone, speaking to no one. This leads to wasted time trying to convince people to work with them instead of being sought out for their work. Or worse, they are posting content out there 24/7 on social media, getting some engagement, but actually no clients. So I get it. I was there. That's why I'm sharing this with you so you don't make the same mistakes. And believe it or not, you're not alone on this journey. So what do you need to do instead in order to become a well-paid coach even in a crowded market? You need a well-positioned offer that helps to solve one problem for one specific type of client. But you may ask, why one offer? Why one type of person? Why one specific problem to solve when you can solve so many things for so many people, right? Wrong. You need a specific offer that speaks to one type of person in order for you to position as an influencer and become the go-to person in your field, regardless how saturated the market is. As much as you can help many people with multiple passions, the truth is, not all of them will gonna recognize the amazing value that you provide. The more broad you are, the harder they will gonna hear you. This leads to doubting your value and decreasing your prices to fit them instead of having them stretch to get the value you provide. Because if you think about who would you trust and pay more for? A coach who is promising you that you can get wealthy, healthy, loved, creative, and all these things, or a coach that even if you never heard about before is now telling you that they have been going through what you're going through right now and they've solved one problem that you're looking for a solution right now and they have a roadmap to get you there. The second one, right? That's because you feel that you resonate more with that coach, you feel more connected, and you know that they have a roadmap that you can follow to get you to actually where you want to get. We all have priorities. We are trying to achieve one goal in order to move to the next one. That's the way Maslow pyramid works. Basically, once we achieve our psychological needs, then we move to the needs of safety, right? Once we have the safety needs achieved, then we move to the needs of love and connection. That is more important for us than the safety and the psychological needs because they're already accomplished. And once we have also the love and the connection and all of the others are accomplished, then we move to the need of self-esteem, right? Once we achieve the self-esteem needs, which is all about achievement, confidence, and all these things, then we move to the next level, which is the self-actualizations ones. So as we see, people will gonna always think about in the level that they are in their own life or business or career or health, right? So if you try to sell to them something that is in a different need in the Maslow pyramid, you may not reach them because the message doesn't speak to them, or it may be very confusing because they didn't achieve the other needs when they are. For example, if you promise to someone, let's say, achieve 10K per month, but they are in the position where they don't even have the stability in their life and they don't even have a partner, they are not living in a community and all these things, that kind of message will not gonna resonate with this person because their focus is how can I have more stability and safety in my life? And only after that is how can I have more love and community in my life? Once they have all these things, then they were gonna think about how can I increase my income to have it the level that I want to achieve. So as you see, the more specific you are with the problem that you solve for the type of person that you're helping to solve this problem and the offer that you have, the better you'll reach them because people have a priority and they are looking and they have a focus only for that priority. As you grow, you can start expanding your focus. You don't need necessarily to have just one focus. But the thing is, this will gonna come up from your audience. Your audience will gonna ask you for more. But first you need to have an audience, right? And here's the great part. You're not going to feel yourself limited like in a box speaking just about one thing. The truth is you'll speak to about 27 topics inside of this one focus. Here's what I mean. While your offer has one focus, within that one focus, you'll have about 6 to 9 steps that will help clients to get to the result that they want. Within those steps, you're going to have sub-steps. The way we do this, and we like to do it, is having 3 sub-steps for each module. So clients don't feel overwhelmed when they are going through the modules, and they also get quick wins within the modules so they can move forward with more ease. This motivates them to move forward and at the same time be proud of the work that they are doing because they get wins in every single step. So tell me, do you have a high value offer that is specific for one type of person, helping them solve one specific type of problem? Or are they trying to package everything into high-end packages that don't sell or trading time per hour and even sessions per hour? Another problem that I see out there for coaches that they are not being able to be well paid for their gifts is that they don't have a clear personal brand. And when I speak about personal branding, I don't speak only about the visual side of it. The visual side of it is really important in order to stand out in the market, but it's not enough for you to get well paid for your gifts. That's because everyone can pay a great designer to have a good looking, attractive brand. But when it comes to personal branding, it comes to more aspects than this. That people are rushing to go to a designer before they have clarified the core of their brand, or they are trying to DIY their own brand, thinking that if they do this in Canva or Squarespace, they have one. This creates so much frustration, wasted money, energy, and time when they discover that they need to refine it because they didn't attract the right clients or no clients at all. So what do you need to do instead? You need to build a powerful, influential brand the right way. You need this if you want to stand out in the market and attract the right clients to you instead of chasing them, or trying to become a content machine, thinking that if you post more, it's going to lead to more clients and more income. While to some extent being visible and posting content out there is part of building your brand, if you post content out there and you don't get results or you get less results out of it, you will need to refine your personal brand and your large strategy for your personal brand. So how do you do that? How do you build an influential personal brand? Your brand is the intersection of what I call the external world with the internal world. This means that the internal world is what you believe and promise about you and your services. And this is your promise, your philosophy, your personality. The external world is basically what people believe and say about you and your services. This is all about the perception, the persona, and the presentation. This means what you promise, the philosophies that you believe in, and the personality that you have needs to come into alignment to the perception that people have about you, the persona that they have that is in connection with your own persona, and the presentation that they can expect from you. So let's say you believe and say that you are a coach who helps creative entrepreneurs grow their businesses because you believe in balance, growth, and productivity, and your personality you believe is creative, smart, strategic, but people, specifically creative entrepreneurs, see you more like a newbie entrepreneur because you are changing your message every other day and you seem like you're all over the place, you lack focus, and your presentation looks outdated. Then the external world with the internal world will not be in alignment, and it will be very hard for you to build a personal brand. So your role is through your personal brand to align your internal world with the external world so you become a trusted, credible, influential mentor in your space. Once that is clear, then you know how you can differentiate yourself in the market and how you can project that brand in the online space to get the attention that you want. Here's the thing, you don't need to be someone else than you are. You don't need to pretend that you're someone else than you actually are. Don't try to project what you believe people would want from you instead of actually becoming more of yourself and attracting the people that they are more attracted to who you are. You just need to make sure that who you are is in alignment with the people that you want to attract, and also the people who are already attracted to who you are and what you represent. Then based on that, you can then refine the image of your brand and you can project that in all your marketing materials, your bio, your story, your sales page, your lead magnet, your landing page, your thank you page, your video sales letter, all that in order for you to reflect the brand of who you are. But now that you know that you need to align your internal world with your external world in order to have an influential personal brand that is trusted and credible in the market, then how do you ensure that you launch it or relaunch it successfully in order to attract your ideal clients? I have an amazing guide for you called the Personal Branding Launch Roadmap that you can download down below. In it, you're going to discover how you can go from unknown to well-paid mentor, and you're going to see my journey, how I went from a brand design consultant to coaching clients from over 10 countries, from my first paid client to 3,000 to 10,000 per coaching client, and also the client journey that you can replicate in your own business as well. Another thing that coaches are missing when they are trying to get well paid in the market is that they don't have a clear promotional plan. Without a clear plan to promote your offer, you're going to be on a roller coaster to find new clients, which we all experience, so I get it. That's why I don't want that for you, because it could cost you not only your business, but also your well-being. You could burn out quickly, posting and praying without even knowing if you get any kind of results from your efforts. So what you need is a clear process of promotion, so you're not just posting and hoping for the best. That's because when you have a plan to follow, it's more likely to have predictable results compared with when you don't have a plan at all. Plus, you will feel more confident to get visible out there and grow your business. So here are the steps that you need to get there. Create value-added content that builds your audience and leads excited to hear more from you. Make sure to give them content to be able to move the needle forward. Don't be afraid to sell your offer on social media or on your email list the moment is right. Have campaigns prepared so they automate your business and you don't burn out creating and promoting at the same time. Have a clear launch plan so you don't just launch your sales page, but you have a plan for the long-term game. One way you can do that is by warming up your audience with value-added content like this one. Invite them to download the lead magnet that you have for them to help them solve a part of their problem, and then nurture them further to then launch and sell. This way, you are not spammy or salesy because you provide value and you just make an invitation to get deeper, to get a step-by-step process to solve the problem that they have. Because the truth is, free content is super valuable, but it only scratches the surface of what it takes to get to the destination that they want. Not because there is an intention of holding information, but the thing is, free content is information, while paid content is transformation. There's an entire roadmap that you can follow down below, the Personal Branding Launch Roadmap, which I share with you for free. And I get more specific in all these things if you want to skip the mistakes and move forward with your goals. Now you know what it takes to become a well-paid coach in a crowded market, but how do you position yourself as an expert in a crowded market so you don't compete with others, but you become the choice for your ideal client? Make sure to watch this video where I share more about that. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. Comment down below what you learned the most out of this video. Share it with your friends, your family, who you know that maybe they need this video. And I cannot wait to see you the next time.